Here we go, folks. Okay, so we made it up here. The bugs ain't too bad today. Jen's cutting the grass. Looks like it's gonna dump on us any minute. Looks like rain. Rain, we had to cut it short last time. I had to stop right there because we only had one good day to work, and then the rest was all rain for 3 days straight. So we're gonna try to throw some tomatoes in here because I brought a lot of them up from the house, and they're pretty big right now. And I think I'm gonna just do 3 rows, maybe 10 per row. I'm not sure yet. But this is a much bigger garden than what I got at home. It's almost like 4 times the size of my garden at home. So I'm gonna try to spread them out a little bit better. But I have a lot of tomato plants. Hopefully they all survive. Nothing eats them. I have fencing that Pops gave me. Came home, found fencing in the back of my pickup truck. So I let Pop sit this one out because last time it was pretty brutal and hot, and then it rained and it just sucked up here. So I'm gonna do a lot of work, let him relax at home this weekend. Maybe be up next weekend. Next weekend, I'm excited. It's Father's Day. Father's Day means no more black flies. But right now, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm sure Jen's gonna kick it up with her cutting the grass. Zero turn still going strong, knock on wood. I picked that up on Marketplace like 3 years ago for $500. Put a little bit of money into it, but you can't buy a zero turn for $500. And it's been working great. Great tool to have on a big piece of property. So let me get going. I'll put you down somewhere and see me plant these things, and guess this would be the second step to building up the garden. All right, folks, so all the tomato plants are planted that we plan on growing now. We have a bunch of extras, and I got some more at home. And we'll probably go plant some more at Pops' house and probably throw a couple more at the gardens at home. And but these are all grown from seedlings. They're pretty good size. Next year, I learned I'm going to start growing them probably about 3-4 weeks earlier. And Jen's planting the little flowers to bring the bees around, and it looks good and keep the bad bugs away, you said? I used, basically all I did is I dug a hole as deep as I could go with the little, what are those things called? Like plant diggers. I broke them. They were cheap. They're from a Christmas tree shop. I found them. I like them, but those are the type that have a spring in it and you can open up and the dirt's supposed to let go. Well, I bent them. Thanks, Eileen. That you gave me those years ago. Well, Jennifer, you gave Jennifer those years ago, and we have used them, but I bent them and broke the spring. They still work though. Anyway, right now I gotta get crack-a-lacking and try to put a fence around this thing, or tomorrow morning I'll wake up and there will be nothing. I'm sure that'll happen no matter what I do, but it's all experiment, folks. I'm using some rainwater. I left this bucket out 2 weeks ago, and it caught some rainwater. And let me get back to work because it is Friday and it has to be at least what, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. We got up here probably around 4:30 unloading stuff. Yeah, it's probably pushing 7. So let me get going. Just got done over here at the
Wilmington Flea Market,
and Jen got herself some
squash and zucchini plants.
Yeah, so we're gonna fill that in at the end of the garden. And I'm getting my knife sharpened by a guy for $5, so let me go back there and grab my knife. Should be done now. And this was what we did on our little outing. Let's go head back and put these in the ground. Oh, what do we have here?
Lots of squash and zucchini.
Squash and zucchini. What do you got, a farm?
Yep, looks like it.
So we make a joke about that. So we went down to the flea market, and Jennifer buys all this yellow squash and zucchini. The guy that's selling it to us, it's like, what do you got, a farm? We are in Vermont, but I don't know. Maybe I overdid it. She might have overdid it, folks. But it was pretty cool. We asked him how much. He said, they're $1 each.
For $4.
Yeah, $1 each. You know. So we're like, okay. So Jennifer bought Oh my gosh, she bought 32 of them. So I take out $32, and the guy, for some reason, was just ignoring us. He comes over. Well, we went to him, and I was like, okay, here you go, 32. And he looks, and he's like, what are you doing with all this squash and zucchini? And what do you got, a farm? And Jennifer says, yeah. I guess this is Jennifer's farm. And the guy's looking at us, and he says, all right, $20. So yeah, you go to these little spots, that would cost you, those plants would have cost you a good buck at Home Depot or Lowe's. Yeah, it's probably $4 a plant if you went to one of these big box stores. So let's hope that the garden grows. We'll see. Check back with me. But this is going to finish up this episode of what we did to the garden this week. Everything's planted. Got to pray for rain during the week. It rained like hell last night. So, all right, this is the end of this video, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll try to get another video out to you pretty quickly. I'm working on the cabin. I'm working on the cabin right now. Jennifer's working in the garden. So, hope everyone has a good one. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, hit that like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell. You know what to do. Appreciate you watching. And I'll try to keep some of the footage rolling. Leave me some questions. A lot of you have questions. Eventually, I try to address everybody's questions or comments. Leave me some comments. I like to interact, and you know, just don't be a jerk. If you're a jerk, I'll just delete your stupid comment and not address you at all, and be gone with you. But we're doing what we can, and we really enjoy it up here. The yard looks great.